There are moments in our lives that we don't feel up and perky. Times when we feel burdened by what is happening in our lives. We feel unmotivated, unsure how to move forward. Our confidence goes down, or we just feel too tired. The good news is that other people have walked this path and they have not just survived, but they became victorious. They even left words of wisdom to inspire us. Here are 10 quotes to get your motivation back. Number 1. It's not the load that breaks you down. It's the way you carry it. Have you ever seen the safety instructions on how to properly pick up a box and carry a load? People instinctively bend over to pick up the box, which might lead to back injuries. The correct way of picking it up is to squat down, pick up the box, and use your leg muscles to stand up. You also need to stand straight while carrying it so that the load is supported by your arm muscles, not your back muscles. In doing so, you avoid injuries. In life, several people experience similar circumstances which may not be in their control, but they can control the way they carry the situation. You only need to look at many self-made millionaires or celebrities who were told that they did not meet the cut, but they proved people wrong. How does carrying the load differently look like? Think positively instead of negatively. Thinking positively opens up possibilities. People are also drawn to those who display optimism. Find what's good in this situation or what can be good in the future. Use different skills or strategies. Similar to the example on carrying the load, you may want to take a step back and assess if there are alternative strategies to carrying the load. When you try to influence one person, experts advise that you use more than one influencing strategy. You only need to learn, and learning is something everyone can do. Quote number 2. Do you want to know who you are? Don't ask. Act. Action will delineate and define you. Right now, you probably do not feel like doing anything. Something negative may have happened and you are defining yourself based on the result of that situation. Well, don't. Your character, your actions will define you. Actions are what people see. They cannot see your thoughts or your emotions. Your actions prove your thoughts and emotions, so even if you feel down, don't wallow in inaction. Besides, there's wisdom in the prescription, fake it till you make it. When you start acting confidently, you will soon be that confident individual. Quote 3. Of course, motivation is not permanent, but then neither is bathing. But it is something you should do on a regular basis. If you're running out of motivation, don't be discouraged. After all, we all need to be constantly motivated. That's why experts say that you need to surround yourself with motivating people. Alternatively, you can also do the following. Read motivational books. There are lots of books in the market that really inspire. Among my favorites are Mindset, The New Psychology of Success, and the originals, How Nonconformists Move the World. Listen to motivational speakers or to your mentors. Internalize their energy. Most of these motivational speakers have personally gone through struggles and succeeded. Also, they understand what it feels like to be in the rut, and since they managed to get themselves out of it, they are inspired to share, so look for these speakers. Appreciate what you have. List down 3 things that you are thankful for the day. Trust me, it helps you look at your life in a different way. Use this to motivate you that good things are out there. Quote 4. Incredible change happens in your life when you decide to take control of what you do have power over instead of craving control over what you don't. Some people feel down because they don't get the results they want, but they fail to acknowledge that there are just really some things that are not within their control. You can't control the wind, but you can reposition the sails. Repositioning the sails are in your control, so be smart. Learn to let go so you can focus your attention on actions that can change the course. You can make it through the rain if you wear rain gears, and that's how you make it through the rain. Quote number 5. People are always blaming their circumstances for what they are. I don't believe in circumstances. The people who get on in this world are the people who get up and look for the circumstances they want, and if they can't find them, make them. Following on again on action quotes, it's motivational to know that not all successful people had everything lined up for them. Things will definitely go wrong, and that's a fact. And when they do, find alternatives or make alternatives. This finding of something new has led to many inventions. The story of the Band-Aid is a good example. So, a loving husband care for his wife led them to the discovery, or rather the invention, of a Band-Aid. He always came home to his wife, who suffered minor cuts from doing household chores. They got frustrated since bandaging took time, from cutting the gauze to cutting the adhesive. The solution? Voila! They created the Band-Aid. There are opportunities in lack. If you can't find what you're looking for, maybe it's time to create it. Exciting! Quote 6. Action may not always bring happiness, but there is no happiness without action. Isaac Newton stated that an object at rest will remain at rest, and an object in motion will remain in motion in constant speed unless acted upon. If you're happy with the status quo, then it's fine. When the time comes that you want to change, the only way to initiate it is to act. And if you don't act, you'll be acted upon. When this happens, you have less control of the results, so take charge. Quote 7. Be grateful for what you already have while you pursue your goals. If you aren't grateful for what you already have while you pursue your goals, what makes you think you would be happy with more? Feeling that something is missing spurs people to new goals. Focusing too much on the lack can lead to bitterness. Be better, not bitter. Learn to appreciate that you have already accomplished something. While it may be a stretch, you have learned something since you were born, haven't you? This appreciation will help you feel less anxious when things don't go your way. Don't get me wrong. Go ahead and strive for your goals. After all, besides being happy, we also exist to become the better versions of ourselves. Be better than yesterday, not more bitter. Quote 8. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. Still with the concept of being better, sometimes all it takes for us is to upgrade ourselves in order to be able to face different situations. It will be easier when you get better. The situation won't change, but your strategy, your skills can change. Be better at strategy or skills. Quote 9. Don't fear failure. Not failure, but low aim is the crime. In great attempts, it is glorious even to fail. Fear of failure is horribly paralyzing. Even high flyers are not able to achieve their full potential because of fear of failure. However, don't feel discouraged when you are afraid. After all, our society has not been too kind with encouraging us to brave failure. You will meet people who both admire you for your achievements, but secretly wish, and sometimes they can't help themselves, that you'd fail so that you'd look more human. I believe what's more human is to continue to try to do our best, but with humility that we can fail. And if we fail, we need to be proud of ourselves for having the courage to try. Like Bruce Lee said, in great attempts, it is glorious even to fail. So do what you need to do. And quote 10. The universe doesn't give you what you ask for with your thoughts. It gives you what you demand with your actions. Finally, you can only reach the stars if you reach out. Man only reached the moon when he took action. Thoughts and plans were not until they were executed. So be a worker. Be busy. That's how you get honey. I hope these quotes have encouraged you. They have encouraged me a lot. So go out there and be the best version of yourself. And if you want more quotes, click the like button or subscribe. And you can also visit my channel for more motivational quotes or motivational articles or talks. Have fun and stay motivated.